folks, and it's going to be fast. Wow, he was off the gas early. A 3.065. Mini, where else would you see an Austin Mini but at a mud race? Austin Mini with paddle tires. He wants to thank Tri-X Excavating and Metal Supermarket for all the help. And Mary Cross for moral support and some help in the trenches. By the way, this paddle class, F class, is sponsored by Fixin' and Flats Tire Shop. Fixin' and Flats Tire Shop. All right, see that? Matt got the display boards fixed there. I don't know if you can see that, folks. Gorgeous looking car, gorgeous looking car. Oh yeah, 2.243, riding that wheelie bar all the way down to 2 for all the sponsorship help. He's going against Adam Hofford in the Iron Monkey out of Prince George, BC. Anybody got any Prince George people down here? This is your guy here. Adam out of Prince George wants to thank Westwell Contracting and Brandon and Tori for all the help. He's got a 91 Toyota with a 364 LS backed by a Turbo 400. Side-by-side mud racing, folks. Ramrod out of Kelowna, BC against Adam Hofford out of Prince George, BC. All right, a 4.425. We get B class. B class is staging, please. B class is staging. Wow, excellent race. Okay, you know what? That was for that last pass, Odin's Revenge, a 3.35. They both ran 3.3s. Austin nicked him a little bit. A 3.35 for Odin's Revenge. 3.30 for Austin Brienne. All right, here we go. Civic Duty, Candy Apple Red, Honda Civic. They just made that hood scoop. They haven't even had a chance to paint it yet. Brand new engine in this thing, folks. Brand new engine. Going against the Mud Springer. Well, he turned on at the end there, did old Ian Brewster, but all right, a little Subaru. Who else runs a Subaru but Ivan? Short wheelbase, 2.5 liter Subaru. Everything that's other mud racers won't do is what Ivan does. He's going against Kody Leach in the Mud Bud out of Hope, BC. Drive normally in mud pits is pretty not the way to go, but looking okay there. A little 200 horsepower, 150 horsepower diesel with 200 foot-pounds of torque. Where else would you see a diesel-powered dune buggy? Pretty neat. What was his time? A 9.409. Gavin Mcdonald. Gavin Mcdonald, we call him G-Mac. He's the president of the Northwest Mud Racing Association. This is his son. He also wants to thank Crystal the Gatekeeper. That's his mom. Alan McDonald in Mac Attack 2. Whoa. A 6.735. It's no powder puff stuff. It's the real deal here. Ellie with a 4.965, taking care of business. Leanna Davies with a discernible problem. Well, it would appear her car's on fire, but also she's stuck. Leonard, that's the one. Oh boy. Things couldn't get much worse, but guess what they did? You hit my heart upside with a wrecking ball. Oh, but that's what I get. Okay, Leanna, lay your foot off the brake. The joke's over. Canadian Rockwell, very fitting. Western Canadian Rockwell, both these guys are running the Rockwells. Top motor differentials, beefy, but heavy. Nice job by Eric Vandermeer with a 5.266. Oh, it took him a while. It took Neil a while to get that thing rolling. A 13.785. I don't think that was his plan, but you know what? 100 mile versus merit here. Youth versus veteran. It always seems to happen on an exhibition pass when you brake horrendously, but let's just hope it doesn't happen. All right, he's ready to go. Oh, it's all coming to me. Brad's wife, Amy, owns Studio A Yoga. Okay, now I got it. Colton Wheeler driving the Blister. A Jeep versus a guy out of Edmonton. A 5.246. A 4.553. We got Aaron in the truck and Aiden in the little, looks like a Cavalier or a Sunfire or something. It is a Sunfire, actually. Now we're ready. Two young guys going at it here, folks. Oh, yeah. Well, Aaron was a little bit asleep on the line, but he still got him at the big end. All Ford matchup, baby. Well, Alexander taking care of business. Whitecourt, Alberta. Wow, a lot of Alberta racers here. So great to have your support from the Alberta guys. Wade Maldini with a 4.88. Any Ford guys out there? Any Chevy guys out there? I'm a Ford guy. I'm going to say it, okay? I'm pulling with a Ford. All right. Fire under the hood. Going against the Ford F-350 Raptor Ranger with a 351 Cleveland Dunn to the nines. Oh, yeah. Nice job, Marty. I'm going to put money on it that the Ford's going to win this race. Wow, is that close? That's reverse. There we go. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That is precisely what we're talking about. job, Gavin. Good job. 7.312. Nicely done. And here we go. Valemount versus Valemount. Oh, she's got... Oh, buddy. A 7.728 for Jen. Little Perp, Alicia Charlton in the Jeep going against Vanilla Ice. Eric in the Bronco. A 5.820 for Alicia. We got Alberta in the far lane, folks. We got BC in the near lane. And they're off, kind of. A 6.843 for the Duramax 1 and Byron. And coming in at a 16.863. Chevy against Chevy. Edson against Edson. Oh, the Dodge is out first, but the Toyota making a big comeback. You know, it's the classic thing, folks. It's the classic thing. He gets halfway down the track and thinks, oh, shoot. The Cherokee versus the Chevy. Langley versus Aldergrove. Mark hails from Langley. Chris Dunn hails from Aldergrove. Okay, so Leanna Davies is on the far side now. We've got, oh, you know what? I'm supposed to announce these things. We got Big Red, Haley Baldaner, going against, that was George Mercer and Dirt Digger number. We got Blueberry Joseph out of Edson, Alberta, in that Dodge. Want to thank 2S Crew Racing. Going against Harold Twos. Actually, they're both Dodges. One was a new Dodge, I call it a Chevy. I'm sorry. All right, we got two quads coming at you. This is Brad Asbury's kids. Brandon. I'm still looking for a Suzuki key on this side for this hat over here. Now this is Madeleine Asbury. Her big brother went earlier. She's got a 7.923. This 2012 900 XP Razor going against Bandito. Dan Clay out of Valemount, local guy. He's got a Can-Am Commander. Best Western and Valemount is the sponsor, so we got a Razor versus a new Can-Am. Let's see what happens here. You want to see fast? Of course you do. These sleds are unbelievably fast on dirt. Unbelievably. It's surprising how fast they are. We got Bad Decisions. Kelsey Dawson out of Valemount going against another Valemount. Tyler. I can't read his Tyler somebody. Tyler looks like Fukler or something. We're good. Sled against sled. You got a Skidoo 800 going against the 2016, both 800cc machines. What did I tell you? Isn't that neat? They're sponsored, this J class. We call it the junior class. They're sponsored by Winners Circles Trophies. There he goes. He's got his gloves on, helmet on, suit on. He's not messing around. Brendan Hofford with a 10.665. That's 10 with a Mario Lemieux and a 5 at the end of it all there. The Rad Ripper. And you know, I saw her at the last race. She was practicing after the races, practicing her launches. Like I'm not kidding you. How serious she takes this is actually heartwarming to see. Abigail White and the Rad Ripper. Right about now, she's saying, "I got this, Dad. Get the hell out of my face." Or something like that. Get the heck, probably get the heck out of my face would be better. See, she got loaded up. Oh, there she goes. At 8.922 for Abigail and the Rad Ripper.
Yeah, just imagine that.
All right.
Somehow you make it.
Tanner Dunn. Let's see what Tanner Dunn gets done here.
I'll probably do like this.
All right. There he goes. Well, this thing flies. Oh, wait. Tanner Dunn with a 9.873. He done what he came to do. Tanner Dunn did. Yeah, well, except for the six-pack thing, because they don't drink while we race. Six-pack of ginger ale, baby. Oh. Oh, he did. Hey, who's that cool dude in that Chevy truck that was doing it last time? Duramax 1. There, look at him. Ready to go. See? I can tell you right now, we're going to refund that guy's entrance money. Tell you that right now. You know why I can say that, folks? Because I don't deal with the money. Oh. You know what happened there, folks? I know what happened. I know what happened. It ran out of fuel. It ran out of fuel. Oh, much better. Should be a good race, folks. Side by side. Austin Brienne, folks. Wow, that thing's flying, man. This is Odin's Revenge. Chad Mueller out of Edmonton, Alberta, folks. Nice job by Chad. 3.828 for Chad Mueller. Okay, we got Lisa across the way. Ramrod, if you saw our this year's club magazine, our program / magazine as it were, guess who's on the cover? It's Derek Larson and Ramrod. And even more coincidental, folks, the photo was taken last year, but guess where it was taken? In Valemount. What? Yeah, Derek Larson made the cover. Leonard and Mary Jo are having a conversation. Meanwhile, Gavin's truck's overheating, burning them down. Nice job for Gavin at 5.960. Specialty off-road's also a helper. 150 horsepower, but doesn't weigh anything. It's a little Jetta diesel. Now watch for a little wheelie at the end here, folks. No, last time he hit a little bump, did a little wheelie. Nice job. We're all good here, folks. Kody Leach. This is a classic big versus little. David and Goliath kind of setup here. Kody Leach in the big Chevy out of Hope, BC, going against the little Subaru out of Lumbee, BC. We're ready up here. Let them rip. Oh yeah, Ivan not messing around. A 4.98. This is Chris Anstice of the Outlaw on a 100-mile house. Caribou Supply and Marine and 100-mile Recreation are his sponsors in that green tractor truck. Going against Jesse the Mad Boy Manu in Son of a Mutter. 68 El Camino. The big 540 in there. This is his dad's old race truck. His dad built a paddle car. This is Jack Manu. He gave the kid the old one. What a story. Eric Vanderby with a 5.227. A 5.227 for Eric Vanderby and 8.630. We all know. Going against Rig Money Racing, Brad Braithwaite out of Spruce Grove, Alberta, going against Leanna Davies out of Langley, BC. Lady driver, BC driver. Lady from BC against a guy from Alberta. Put your hands together, lady, BC ladies. Yeah, there we go. Whoa! All right, Chris with a 6.105. Maxed out Roy Astis out of Abbotsford, BC. Big block Chevy in here wants to thank Will, his son, for all the help. And we've got Rick Hoffman and Brutus. I got a cool Brutus sticker in my shop at home, actually, folks. There we go. Let's get rid of the birds. We got Wade Muldaner out of Whitecourt, Alberta. That's 74 Jimmy. Going up against Blaine in the Resmut. 85 Blazer with a small block in it. Alberta versus BC again. Looks like Wade took care of business with a 4.817 versus Mary Jo's man, Bad Motor Finger. Xander Humphrey out of Langley. 991 Ford Ranger on a tube chassis, big block on that thing with a C6 tranny. Going against the Bog Hog, a 52 Ford with a big block, 429 in there. Out of West Bank, the district of West Kelowna, as is formerly known, or officially known now, folks. Destiny Carriers, AFD Petroleum, GDA Contracting are his sponsors. Wants to thank Dale Mintz with all the help. And all. Sorry, it's not Aaron. This is his sister, Tiara, the daughter driving. These sheets are filled out by hand, folks. That's all I'm going to say. Going against Aiden Beacock in that Sunfire Wingnut. Out of Grand Prairie, Alberta, Graham Christensen in the midlife crisis. 84 IROC Camaro. 406 small block in this thing. Where else would you see a four-wheel drive IROC, folks? Well, besides Surrey. Where else would you see one? Nice job, a 4.181. All right, Toyota versus Jeep. Lady driver versus man driver. Alberta versus BC. We got it all going on right here. Black and Blue Knights. We need street mod to staging. We also need the blister and the res mod, the last of the A-class. And two more to go. There's the blister. There's the res mod. All right, Black and Blue Knights. Peter Hopkins in the Black and Blue Knights with a 7.356. Just came in under the wire. Going against Robbie in the Resmont out of Victoria, BC. Come all the way from the Rock to race in the Mont. The Resmont wants to thank Frog Stomper Auto. Byron Connell with that little Frog Stomper. He's out, as you know, burned a piston. We got the blister, the big 86 Chevy. The Resmut with a 5.6 with the cool red lights. 77 F-150. Brad Hales out of Kelowna, BC, going against Eric Veras. Vanilla Ice, a 1990 Bronco. Got a 302 V8 in there. Special thanks to Brad and Alicia. All Ford, all the time. Love the red lights on that white F-150. Solo pass, Leonard? Solo pass, okay. Folks, if something happens at the line or you're troubled by something or you're not, something's wrong in any degree, a 6, 1, 1, 1. There he goes. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. 8.526. He's driving that 76 black Chevy with a big block in it. And Marty's 351 powered Super Ford. Let's see what happens here. Wow. Marty don't mince his words, do he? A 4.581 for Martin Rectangle versus a 6.6. All right, this should be a good race, folks. Gerald Stern in Bumpy. Ford. Lee wants to thank his pit crew. Austin, Drake, and Shirtless Ralph. And special thanks to the wife, Alicia. Hey, the truck's for sale, too. That redneck's for sale, folks. You can drive home on that bad boy tonight. Come on. Wow, good race. A 4.350 for the redneck and a 4.991. It's a 4-wing Gretzky. Roberto Luongo. Back attack, too. Wants to thank Big City Towing, Action Tire, and Phil's Batteries for all the help. Crystal, the gatekeeper, that's his wife. She runs our front gate. We call her the gatekeeper. And Alan McDonald, his boy, his son, is here helping him out this weekend. Actually, that's Al. Alan's been doing the staging for us. Here we go, back attack. That's better. Nicely done, nicely done. A 6.897 with some good air. Two jumps for the price of one. A 7.104 for Ivan. Good job for Ivan. The Blueberry, driven by Joseph. And the Farm Truck, driven by Harold. 2002 Blue Dodge versus a 1990 Red and Silver Dodge. Harold Taves Trucking, Two's Cruise Racing, and Edson Auto Glass are his sponsors. Actually, they sponsor both these guys because they are buddies. Now we've got a 7.114. It's funny, both these are old Chevys. Both these are step sides. Both of them are from Alberta. We got Haley in the big red. Hallie, sorry. Hallie, thank you. Someone corrected me. Hallie. In big red, Hallie Baldaner going against George Mercer in Dirt Diggler. He says this is his rookie year. O'Halley did it, a 5.435 versus George's 5.634. Lady drivers chalk up another one. Chris Dunn driving the heavy Chevy, a 10-year racer. He wants to thank Jamie, Tanner, and Reese for all the help. The big white Chevy, the little white Cherokee. And I gotta tell you something, folks. These driver's registration forms, you've heard me mispronounce names. Mark Horay there in that little Jeep, he has the nicest printing of all the mud racers. He really does. He's driving that 95 Dodge with a stock 318, the black one, going against the red Toyota of Tyson Frisky out of Prince George, BC. Local guy, folks. It's your guy, local boy. Well, the old Toyota was on the rev limiter pretty hard, a 5.596. All right, two more coming. They're coming fast now, folks. Rusty Red. Amanda Beneke out of Edson, Alberta. 78 Chevy halftime with a small block in it and a manual transmission. She wants to thank CPS Filtration. Going against Square Body Extra. Lindsay Knifer. Lindsay Knifer with a 6.191, taking care of business. An 11.873. I don't know if you guys can hear that over there, folks, but it does not sound like it's running exactly tip-top. That'll probably be fine once you bash it. All right, ready to go. The Duramax Byron's out here. Oh, Amanda's. Oh, that thing is just not. It's not cooperating. It's not. Oh.
That's why you just walk.
Hey, here the weird part is, hey, Byron, can you turn around, come tow her out? Wouldn't that be something? Win the pass, then come tow out your competitor. Yep. Sleds and quads to staging, please. Hey, thanks for all your help, Alan. Did a great job down there, buddy. All right, we're ready to go. Ready to go. And kind of off. Anyways, now we've got Ptarmigan 1. Ptarmigan Towing sponsoring. In the green 79 Dodge with a 360 in there, going against Grr. Jen Robinson, his partner, both out of Valemount in a 2009 bone stock Ford Ranger, also sponsored by Ptarmigan Towing. Now Jen in Grr took the first round of that red Ranger. Let's see if he can resurrect the situation here. Old Arnold. Looking for side-by-side Razor number 3, side-by-side for the racing. You're up next. Looks like he's got it this time. Yes, sir, a 6.984 for Arnold. These guys didn't race last round, they just signed up. So what's the odds of both guys' name are Brandon? They're both named Brandon. So the quad's name is Shield Buffalo is the one closest to spectators, that blue one. And Maverick, the green one, for lack of a better explanation. This is an all Brandon round, folks. Brandon versus Brandon. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the winner will be someone named Brandon. Wow, 5.22. We have the Can-Am in the spectator lane over there versus the Razor. Oh, will that Razor go? The Razor with a 5.947 and the Can-Am with a 7.491. Sleeveless, macho-like, going against his younger sister. Now she's got a score to settle. Brother versus sister. Let's see what happens here, folks. And go, Maddie, go, go. I think your brother was working on your quad there, Maddie. That's something happened here. I think you put a little sugar in the gas tank. Hell of a last time by Tyler Fowler, hit the thing straight up and down. That's why he's leading so far forward. Wow, close. Tyler Fowler with a 3.419. Green means go. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. 11.454. Okay, Tanner. Pedal to the metal, buddy. Pedal to the metal. There you go. Nice job, Tanner. Can you beat that 11-second pass? Boom! Nice launch. Hey, Dad, who mixes that gas anyways? An 8.09. His sister ran a 10.76 and an 11 something. He's running a 10.6. Let's see what he's got here.
Okay, well, we're here at the Northwest Mud Racing Association's Mud Drags for Valemount, BC. Stuart Whiteman is the Vice President of the association and also the announcer. Welcome to Valemount.
Hey, thanks for having us.
So it's been a great weekend so far. Couldn't ask for better weather, right?
It's been a spectacular weekend. The weather's been mint. We've had a good turnout of both spectators and race vehicles, and it's gone totally according to plan.
So perfect weather here. It's been real smoky. How's the season been going overall for NWMRA?
Season's been going really well. Like you brought up the smoke thing. I got to put a shout out to the Alberta boys here. We've got a lot of BC boys, Williams Lake members, Quesnel members, Lac-La-Hache members that, for obvious reasons, they've been evacuated and reinstated. They're not at this race. They're last thing on their mind, I'm sure, is racing. They're rebuilding their lives right now. But the Alberta boys stepped up from the CMRO. They've got a lot of Alberta guys here. Maybe, honestly, the most Alberta guys I've ever seen at a BC race. I gotta say, hats off to those guys for coming. They filled the numbers. They're putting on a show. We're glad to have them. And for the BC boys from Williams Lake stuff, they'll be back.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been tough for everyone this year. So one of the things we're trying to do here at VCTV is to build this event for you, or help you build this event. What can you say to people who might be a little bit hesitant about coming out?
Well, I think mud racing does have a sort of a redneck stigma to it. It's not as backyard or bush league as you might think. There's a lot of guys with a lot of time and money invested in their vehicles. They take it very seriously. As a club, we've gone to great lengths to carry good insurance policies, to run the best timing equipment. If you aren't unsure about a mud race, it's like eating broccoli for the first time when you're a kid. You'll actually probably be surprised how much you actually like it. It is a lot of fun. We have a very good connection with our crowd. We let the kids run in a junior class. We give out posters. We let the audience come and get every guy here is back in a Sharpie and will gladly sign autographs. We really like the fact we've made a good connection with our fans. And if you haven't checked it out, you really should. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we've seen all the things that you do to help promote the sport with the younger people, including adding a junior section this year.
Yeah, we've got a lot of the dads that are out there building these little buggies or Honda Odysseys or something like that. And these kids, I tell you that those little kids are 7, 8 years old. They're our most organized, enthusiastic racers we have. They run at midday on the race deal. They've been ready since 9 in the morning. It's really fun to watch them race. It's not that fast of racing, but you got to start somewhere, right? But to them, it's so cool.
Gets in the blood early.
Absolutely.
So last thing of Sunday afternoon after the racing is?
Well, we give out the trophy presentation.
Before that?
Well, we got the big bog pit over there. Yeah, we got this bog pit that we only use it Sunday afternoon at the very end of the day because it is a machine eater. It's no one knows how deep. They call it the bounty hole. I don't know how deep it really is. I think last year one guy got through, this little guy Ivan, because his car's so light, he went over the top. But it is old school style mud racing. It's probably 6 feet deep. We'll run that this afternoon. I'll have the wireless mic over there. We can announce it from trackside. The audience can get in nice and close. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of broken cars after that too as well. That's how we hand out our Sundays.
I think this is Bob Griffin's challenge. He's trying to dig that hole so nobody gets through it.
Yeah, I believe that. And hey, and like you mentioned Bob, hats off to Bob. He works like a dog this whole weekend. He does a lot of stuff. He never really gets a break here. You know, we can't thank Bob enough for letting us use the land. And, you know, he takes the gate money. He makes some money at it too, but he works hard for every penny. And it's a good relationship we have with Bob. We really love coming here and we really love Bob. So hats off to Bob.
Well, thanks for coming, and we're looking forward to the rest of the day and some exciting racing action.
Yeah, hey, this just, it's our 7th year in Valemount. I would say, and a little bit of help with the Alberta Voices is probably our best turnout we've had from spectators and racers. And the weather is just perfect. The air is good. Like it's just been great, and we hope year number 8's even better. So thanks for having us.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thanks.
All right, let's go racing. We're going to start off with the F class. This is the big boys. Most of these guys running blown alcohol. Our number 1 car out would be Steve Anderson out of St. Albert, Alberta, but yesterday took its toll on Steve's car. He's the Danish Dragon. He busted a lot of stuff last night, spent the whole night wrenching, but alas, his clutch is out of the car as well. He doesn't have enough parts to fix it. So, number 1 Danish Dragon is out. Sorry to hear that. Thanks for coming all the way, Steve. We'll see more of him in the future. Second up is Chris Godfrey. Chris Godfrey out of Kitimat, BC. First-year racer, rear-engined Mud Fever. They don't need a battery to run. They run on magneto ignitions. It's Chris Godfrey, folks. Straight as an arrow. And it won't be fast, but you know what? A slow time is better than no time. Just ask Trent Wallbank about that. We'll get the timing system teed up. And we're just going to fire and go. Fire and go, right, Byron? Fire and go, baby. We're ready over here, Leonard. Now, folks, when the light goes green, the clock does not start. The light goes green, it means you're okay to go. There's a secondary beam. When the car moves, it trips the clock. So Byron's okay. The light's going to go green. Here he goes. A 5.992. Oh, yeah, baby. He gets a little faster each time. Fire! We got a 4.396 for Derek Larson, but more importantly, the Iron Monkey appears to be on fire. I probably should have said that part first and then announced Derek's time, but I always get excited when I see a good pass. Here we go. Here's some music for you. This is Mary Jill. Mary Jill picked this song. So far, she's 1 for 1. Here comes Byron Connell. Byron Connell ran the little frog stomper earlier on. You know, Byron, that thing runs pretty good on 7 cylinders. With no 7 cylinders and no nitrous. But so he says, he's just telling me here, he says, what the heck? He says, what the heck? It's busted, the block is cracked, it's got no coolant. So, of course, it makes perfect sense that on his next pass, his final pass, he's going to put both stages of nitrous to it. Why wouldn't you? Why would you not do that? Ian drove yesterday for the Civic Duty. We'll see if Terry can beat Ian. That's priority 1. Priority 2 is beating Colin in the next car. Brand new engine in Civic Duty. They just built that hood scoop for it last week. It hasn't even had time to paint it. Civic Duty. Mud Springer. Well, looks like the old Civic Duty took care of business. Ivan the Terrible versus Kody Leach in the Mud Butt. See what I mean? Gavin Mcdonald is the president of the Northwest Mud Racing Association. We call him GMAC. GMAC, Gavin Mcdonald. Running Mac Attack. Big City Towing, Action Tires, and Phil's Batteries are his sponsors. Our prez, Gavin Mcdonald. A 7.384 took up Celine versus Diesel. Here, look at this. Look at, here comes the smoke. You ready to go? A 5.177. In Thunderstruck out of Langley, BC, wants to thank Chilliwack Spring Service, Aggressive Bobcat Services, Fort Garry Industries, Good Dope Days Off-Road Racing, B&M Screening Solutions in that big blue 72 Chevy. Going against Rig Money Racing, Brad Braithwaite out of Spruce Grove, Alberta. Western Canadian Rockwell, Hutch's Transmission Service, Steve Morris Engines, Ultimate Converter Solutions are his sponsors. Rig Money Racing out of Alberta, Brad Braithwaite versus Dave Davies in Thunderstruck. Two big trucks. He hails out of Sylvan Lake, Alberta, another Alberta versus BC. This is Eric Vandermeer out of Langley, BC, an 84 Toyota with a small block Chevy under the hood. Wants to thank Top Notch Plumbing, Albion Tireland, and the Hanny for all the help. Says thanks to Team Endo. Eric Vandermeer, the little blue Toyota, called Just One More, and Neil Harrison in the Boost Moose. That thing looks serious for the bush, folks. Serious for the bush. Chris Estes at a 100-mile house in the Ola, that green-bodied, big block-powered tractor truck running the small tractor tires. Going against Jesse, the Mad Boy Manu out of Merritt, BC, in that 68 El Camino. Yaki Joe's Pizza are his sponsors. Jesse, a young kid, that's his dad's old race car. Jesse Manu. The Blister versus the Resmut. Amy got that with a 6.112 for Amy versus this. Alicia's just had a baby 3 months ago, folks, and this Jeep used to be driven by her parents way back in the day. It's quite a nice story. She wants to thank her man Brad, her husband Brad, for all the help. She says, to my wonderful husband for all his help. You got guys behind you, Matt. Just hang on a second. Guys right behind you. Okay, let him go. There was people standing behind the car. Let him go. Go. Go, Matt. Go. That black and blue Knights truck, folks, is pretty beat up from yesterday in the hill and hole. They're running on borrowed time. This thing has been beat hard this weekend, black and blue Knights. Check out the paint job though. Awesome. Midlife Crisis with a 4.430 and a 7.073. We got a young girl, we got a teenage girl driving versus teenage boy. Ladies drivers, this is your lady right here. The Young Bucks going at it. All right, so Mary Jo's turned off the music. She's going to film this one. Going against Jason in the Bog Hog out of West Bank, which is actually technically the district of West Kelowna nowadays. And a 52 Ford. Both these guys are running big blocks. Destiny Carriers, AFD Petroleum, GDA Contracting, and Dale Mintz help out Jason in the Bog Hog. Mary Jo and Carson help out Xander in the Bad Motorfinger. No screwing around for Xander, a 3. He's from BC, Happy Valley Road. Wants to thank Frog Stomperado. Going against Wade Muldaner. Wade's out of Whitecourt, Alberta. And that old Jimmy. We got a classic Chevy versus Ford here, folks. Anybody Ford guys out there? Well, I called the Ford yesterday. Boy, was I wrong. The Chevy took her. Let's see what happens here. Ford against Chevy. Carburetors against blower. Let's see what happens. Well, looks like the Chevy got him a 4.7. Watch this, Cleveland, folks. This thing is pretty serious. Very serious. Marty with a 4.611. Love the red headlights on the White Lightning. A pair of Fords here. A pair of BC Fords. I'm going to go out on a limb and say a guy from BC driving a Ford is going to win this pass. Big thanks to Brad and Alicia, says Eric in the Vanilla Ice Bronco. Hill and Hole, the staging, please. Hill and Hole, the staging. All right, let's see what these guys got for you. We're ready over here. All right, a 6.028. Timed event, but we want to see reaction for airtime. It's all about the airtime, folks. There you go. There's some airtime. And some more. Nicely done by Ivan. A 6.576. A good time and some good air, folks. Well, that thing is so big, it just kind of cut through the jumps. This is G-Mac. We call him G-Mac, Gavin Mcdonald. There we go. That's how you do it. Beautiful, Gavin. Nicely done. A 6.436 with some serious air. Now, street stock, folks, you can always tell it's street stock because I can talk while they're racing and you can still hear me. Now, racing, folks, is a relative thing. That may not have appeared that fast. An 8.388 for Jen versus an 8.997 for Arnold. But racing is relative. They both had their foot on the gas. They're both going to talk about it later. This truck was running funny yesterday, so man is itching to get a good pass in now. Oh, it's a close race. It's a close race. Oh, she beat him. She beat him. She couldn't have beat him by much less, folks, but she beat him nonetheless. Now here's back to Alicia Charlton and Little Perp and Eric in the Vanilla Ice Bronco. Oh, driving it like she stole it. Alicia with a 5.800 and a 6 point. She has the black truck there. She wants to thank Barry Knifer, Corey Zimmer for all the help, and Coachworks out of Edson are her sponsors. Going against Rusty Red, Amanda Beneke out of Edson, Alberta. This is an all Alberta, an all Edson matchup, all Chevy matchup. 2 lady drivers, 2 Chevys, both from Alberta. Who do you think's going to win, folks? All right, we got a truck. Dirty Ditch is missing, so we've got Tyson Frisky out of Prince George, BC, in this red 91 Toyota with a small block Chevy in there. Tyson Frisky in Frisky Business. Gonna do a solo pass for you, folks. Tyson had a 6.1 and a 5.5 earlier. See what he's got. A 5. No, he's... Shout out to Mark. He's got the neatest printing of any mud racer I've ever seen. Stock Jeep Cherokee going against Chris Dunn out of Alder Grove, BC, in the heavy Chevy. A 10-year racer Chris is. Very close race. A 6.229. We need sleds, quads, and juniors to staging, please. Okay, we got Hallie Maldaner in Big Red out of Spruce Grove, Alberta, in a big 80s Chevy step side. Actually, they're both step sides. She's the one closest to you folks in the all red Chevrolet. Max Fuel Distributors are her sponsors. Going against Dirt Diggler, George Mercer out of Stony Plain, Alberta. Also a step side Chevy. JW Cranes are sponsors, his sponsors. Chevy versus Chevy, Alberta versus Alberta. All right, we got the Blueberry, that blue Dodge, going against the farm truck. Harold Taves. We got Dodge versus Dodge. We got Alberta versus 2 Edson boys. $7.229. There she goes. Oh, there goes her brother being a dick. Oh, wait a minute. Come on, Madeleine. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, not quite. Well, no. She tripped the beam, but a 10.767 for Madeleine and a 9.114 for her brother. Now, he's not coming back to help her. He's coming back to rub it in. I know he is. That's how brothers and sisters operate. Okay, going against Dan Clay and Bandito. Dan Clay hails from Valemount. Byron down the road from McBride. And then Bandito. That's the silver gray Can-Am versus the red Razor of Byron Murin. Hey, special thanks to Lisa for giving out the prizes over there, folks. Brandon Ranson in this 1000cc side-by-side. He calls it She'll Buff Out. He's supposed to be going against Maverick, Brandon Fillion, but I don't see the second sled, so I guess we'll go solo pass here, Matt. I don't know where the... Oh, solo, yeah. I thought Matt was saying, hang on one second, but he was saying solo pass. Okay, Maverick's gone. So he owes us a number plate. Here goes She'll Buff Out, Brandon Ranson. Brandon with a 6.871. We'll see where the chips fall later on. Check out the wheelies. Check out the wheelies. Check out the times. These will be 3-second passes, folks. These will be fast. We're ready up here. Check out the wheelie on Rosemary. Oh, just about. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Well, the wheelie cost them, folks. As cool as wheelies are, you can't win a race when you're doing a wheelie. A 4.307 for Rosemary. That's Tyler Fowler. And a 3.889 for Kelsey Dawson. That's the little girl in the green shirt and helmet. That's Torrence's sister. She's running down to the station area to get herself ready to go. Penny beat the 9.4. Oh, I don't know. It's getting close. No. An 11.386. Looks like Dad toned down the mix today. You should have seen the smoke out of that bad boy yesterday. Abigail flying through with an 8.643. She ran an 8.9 yesterday, a 9.8, and a 10.1. Let's see what Tyra's got here. He's not messing around, folks. He's not messing around. the parents would be happy as heck about that, I'll tell you that right now. Here she goes. So Tori lays down an 11.571. Tanner Dunn's last time was an 11.363. He ran a 10 earlier and a 9.8 earlier. Let's see what Tanner's got for us now, folks. He's gonna really like that GoPro footage when he gets home. Oh, what a launch! An 8.4. Brendan Hoffer did Iron Monkey 2.0. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what him and his sister are going to be talking about on the way home. Gonna be loud. I think he's got third place sewn up. If he can make a pass here, just shows you never say die. You don't quit till some big mama starts singing, all right? Let's see what happens with Byron Connell. This motor is hurt, so it makes perfect sense to pour the nitrous to it. We can get Brad out of the way down there. I doubt Byron will actually even get that far with the worst runaway. But anyways, I know, but he's going to put the juice to it, the spray, as they say. All right, timing system's teed up. Staging light is lit. We're ready to go. We're going to fire it and go. Folks, if Byron makes a pass here, good things could happen. All right. There we go. Check out the cool smoke rings, eh? Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Look at the smoke rings. Let her rip, let her rip. Chris says what? I don't care. Jeez, I think it runs better like that. A 2.89. What they do is they pour a kettle full of hot water right before they race on the nitrous bottle. It heats the nitrous up, it expands the nitrous molecules, and it gives you a little bit more pressure at the nozzle. And more spray means better day, all right? We're gonna go slow, one at a time here, okay? Colin can't wait. Oh, here comes Terry. We're gonna go for two. Let's go for two. Let's get him in there fast. Gonna go one at a time here. Colin can't wait. Colin can't wait, folks. He's burning down here. These things have minimal cooling systems. Mud Springer with a 3.9. In the Civic Duty, Terry Rather ran a 4.0 last time versus a 4.8 and a 4.2 for Ian Brewster. You hearing this? You hearing this, Ian? All right, Terry Rather with a 4.094. Let's see if we beat that in the Civic Duty. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute here, folks. He must have borrowed a carburetor from somebody, because here comes Austin Moran, the kid, the boy wonder. And down and dirty. Nicely done, Austin. Yeah, let's have a race here, folks. Let's have a race, boys. So far, looks like Derek Larson has got the edge. You saw Iron Monkey didn't even run last time. He caught fire at the line. So hopefully he's got that figured out. Adam Hofford does. And he can redeem himself right here. Right, he needs this pass, folks. He needs this pass. This is Alan McDonald, AMAC. This is Gavin's son, AMAC, in Mac Attack 2 out of Surrey, BC. He's been staging all weekend. That's his dad out there staging. Our president's out there staging and letting Alan make a pass. Alan came here to race, and we ended up putting him to work for the whole entire weekend. Poor kid. The Mad Boy Manu, son of Jack Madman Manu. This is Jack, his father's old race car. We got Chris Estes on a 100-mile house. Long-time racer. He's had this thing going for years. He's done a nice job with this car. Running the small tractor tires is Mr. Estes. E-Class to staging, please. E-Class. Wow. Okay. Neil Harrison's Western Canadian Rockwell. Speaking of Neil Harrison, here he comes now, the owner of Western Canadian Rockwell. On a Sylvan Lake, Alberta, going against Eric Vanderby, and just one more on a Langley, BC, a little 84 Toyota with a small block Chevy in it. And we're off. Dave Davies and Thunderstruck out of Langley, BC, going against Brad Braithwaite and Rig Money Racing out of Spruce Grove, Alberta. Let's see if Eleanor can beat Chris in the 5.177. She saved it. Nice save, Ellie. I think she stayed in bounds. Hey, Leonard, stayed in bounds. A 5.537. Out of all the Alberta calls this thing Brutus. It clearly, folks, runs on diesel. Twin turbo, 900 horsepower. AG Tires are his sponsors. Out of Alder Flats, Alberta. Rick Hoffman. Check out the smoke, folks. Check out the smoke. Xander Humphrey in the 91 Ranger. Jason in the Bog Hog, the 52. Nice looking truck, that 52. Couple of big block Fords. Xander with a 4.018. Now, Aiden's dad's going to drive this thing later to Mechanics Pass. We'll see how he does. Aiden, two young guns here. We got Aaron Brewster and Aiden Beacock. Both these guys are just young. They're 16 years old, these guys. They're going to do this. They're going to try hill and hold. They're going to try a powder puff. They're going to beat on it until it stops. I don't think the front, I think there's a busted front axle. I can see that front wheel not even turning on my side. Okay. Peter Hopkins Roofing and Tires Plus in the beat. Mortally wounded Black and Blue Knights going against the midlife crisis of Gray and Christensen out of Grand Prairie, Alberta. She wants to thank Brad's Rad's Customs. Special thanks to her Brad. It says to Brad, my wonderful husband, for all his help to make this possible. Wow, must be newlyweds, hey folks. right, there we go. Okay, we got the blister. Driven by Brooke Wheeler going against Robbie and the Resmut. A 6101 for the blister. And a 5855 for Robbie and the Resmut. Already got vanilla ice. Eric Barras, the new 1990 Bronco going against Brad Campbell, the White Lightning. Street mod class. Well, Eric got that one in the Bronco. I think that this street mod class brought to you by Valemount's very own T, Knee, and a Cut Above. So thanks to T, Knee, and a Cut Above out of Valemount for sponsoring the trophies on the street mod class. Now we got Marty Rectangle in double overtime. Going against Gord Staves and Justice. Gord Staves in that black Chevy hails out of Chilliwack, BC. Wants to thank Chilliwack Springs, Vic's Custom Exhaust, Dave's Towing for all the help. One BDS blower on there on gasoline. He wants to thank Austin Drake and Shirtless Ralph for all the help. He's going against Gerald Stern and Bumpy out of Mission, BC. Gerald wants to thank J Brown Metalwork, Wire Crosser Electrical, Tires Plus, and TNT Auto Parts for all their help. Gerald running a big block Ford with dual carburetors going against the big block Chevy with a blower. Lee wants to say that redneck truck is for sale, and special thanks to his wife, Alicia. Wow, nice close race. Nice close race to 489. We got A-Mac, Alan McDonald in Mac Attack 2. Now, this is his dad's vehicle. Oftentimes, guys drive their dad's vehicle better than the dads themselves. Why? Because they don't give a crap. That's why. Let's see. Just pin it down. Just hold the thing down, close your eyes, count to 6, and let off. Yeah, baby. All right, a 6.542. Let's see to get this thing up to the 95. Let her rip, Matt. Let her rip. Oh yeah, just landed like nothing. Good job for Liana Davies. Oh yeah, baby. We've got the Blueberry Joseph out of Edson, Alberta, and that blue Dodge 1500. Wants to thank Two's Cruise Racing and Harold Taves Trucking, going against the farm truck of the said Harold Taves. Also sponsored by Harold Taves Trucking, Two's Cruise Racing, Edson Auto Glass. Both these. A 7099 for the Blueberry and a 78.23 for Harold. We've got Hallie Muldaner and the 80 Chef Stepside. That red Stepside Max Fuel Distributors are his sponsors. Wants to thank Tyler Bellard and Candace Gwynn for all the help. She calls this Big Red out of Spruce Grove, Alberta, going against George Mercer, Dirt Bigler out of Stony Plain, Alberta. JW Cranes are his sponsors. Chevy against Chevy. Alberta against Stony Plains against Spruce Grove. Very close race. A 5.532 for Hallie. Going against Chris Dunn in the heavy Chevy. And it looks like Chris Dunn. This is Frisky Business, Tyson Frisky, out of Prince George, sponsored by Westwill, 91 Toyota, with a 350 Chev in there. Now it's not stock, I suppose, but it's street legal, I guess. He kind of bent the rules here, but he wants it. 91 Toyota with a small block Chevy, Frisky Business, Tyson Frisky out of PG, BC. Let's see what he's got in store for you folks. Couple lady drivers, both out of Edson, Alberta, folks. A 5.4. In the meantime, we got the birthday girl, Amanda Wilson and Black Betty, going against Byron in that Silverado Duramax powered. Oh, looks like she's got him. Yeah, she's starting to get that figured out. Well, except for the end there. But 6.307 for Amanda. Fellow Valemountians. Come on, Jen, you can do it. Well, it looks like Arnold got it with an 8.601 versus Jen's 9.242. Oh, here's some A-Tip classic. This is classic mud racing music. Okay, Brandon, you get the Back in Black. There we go. So speed you up a little bit. Brandon with a 6.3. Sponsored by Best Western of Valemount, Dan Clay in the Bandito. That silver Can-Am going against Byron Muir in that red Razor. Out of McBride, BC. Dan Clay hails from the Valemount, another Valemountian. All right, a 6.31. Brandon Asbury over there. Brandon Asbury with the sleeveless macho racer look. Madeleine Asbury with the more conventional black t-shirt racer look. So far, he's 3-1. Come on, Madeleine. We're pulling for you, Madeleine. We are pulling for you. Oh, yeah. Go, Madeleine. Go. Go, 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 go. Yes, sir. A 6.991. She said hello to him at the end there. 6.991 for Madeleine. A 7.498. This is Rosemary. It's that Bad Decisions is the black sled. Rosemary is the red colorful sled. I can't find my sheet, but I know it's somebody. I know it's two guys for sure. I know that one hails from Valemount and one hails from McBride. I know that much. Let's check some wheelies.